Hey guys, I'm Cole.
I'm Miguel.
And
we're
CoMi.
CoMi.
So what's for dinner tonight, babe?
Tonight we are making Asian style hot chicken. And what are we having with that?
We are going to do some honeyed gingered carrot. So if you guys stay right there.
We'll show you how it's done.
Hey guys, so I'm going to do something a little bit different with the carrots in the form of a bias, which means instead of cutting it straight up and down like this across, we're actually going to be turning the carrot just slightly and cutting it on a bias. So we get these nice angled pieces. I want them all roughly about the same size, guys, so that when we start these about 15-20 minutes before the chicken's done, then we'll be good to go as far as the carrots, because they'll take about that amount of time, sauteed nice and slow with all that beautiful ginger, some honey, and just a little bit of parsley.
Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. We are about to start our Asian style hot chicken. So the first thing we're going to do is get a sauce together. Now this sauce is going to be a marinade and a sauce. So we're going to marinate our chicken in it. Then we're going to reserve about half of it, hold that back. We're going to turn that into a barbecue sauce that we will then toss our chicken in when it comes out of the oven, and it will be amazing, I promise you. So the first thing that we're going to do is get our sauce together. So as you can see, I have all my ingredients right here. So first things first, let's chop some garlic. So to make this sauce, so first things first, let's get our garlic prepped. So this is going to be minced. I'm going to start with 4 cloves of garlic. So just go in and just give those a good chop. As best you can, then just run your knife back through them. You'll be good to go. Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. Nice small pieces. Now, I'm going to throw that right into my bowl here. My ready and waiting bowl. So what we're going to do is 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. If you want to make a single batch, just single everything. Just half everything that we do. Now we're going to go with 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. Okay. 2 tablespoons of the sherry wine, which is a great replacement, and it's also going to add a little bit of unexpectedness in the background, but it's a really good replacement if you don't have rice wine. And 2 tablespoons of sriracha. You don't want a lot of heat, you can definitely hold off, do a little less sriracha. We're also going to add a little bit of lime juice and a little bit of sesame seeds too. So we're going to add our lemon juice. There we go. Okay, I'm going to add about half of the sugar just to get it whisked in there. Okay, now we go with the rest of everything. Red pepper flakes. This is going to be hot, guys. Ginger. We have some onion powder and some garlic powder here. Sesame seeds. And the most important ingredient, which is right here, which is Chinese 5 spice. That really amps up everything. There we go. Everybody into the pool. Give it a good whisk before we add the rest of our sugar. And then we're going to give it a taste. You want to make sure that your flavors are there, and that if anything needs to be added, that you add it. So I'm just going to give that. Oh, that is really good. It's a great balance of the sweet and the heat. It also has a ton of depth and, great umami flavor. So that sauce is exactly where we want it to be. So now we're going to get started on prepping our chicken. Now, chicken can be a blank canvas for whatever kind of flavor you want to add to it, but it can also get a little dry. So especially when you're baking it in the oven, which is what we're going to be doing tonight. And that's why we are using the dark meat. So thighs in particular are my favorite cut of the bird. They are delicious and they do the best at retaining as much moisture as possible. So first things first that we want to do is we have our sauce right here. Now I'm going to pour a little sauce into the bottom here just to get it around. Okay, give her a little birdie pieces. A little bit. There we go. That's good to go. So first things first, we're going to start with our thighs. Now you want to make sure that you get under the skin. So just put your finger in there and just wiggle it around back and forth to make a nice, beautiful pocket for your marinade, because you want to make sure that you get that marinade onto the meat. There we go. There's one down. Oh yeah, this is going to be a nice one right here. So this one's got a nice amount of skin on it. It's going to be really nice. So when we pull these out, we're going to sear them off in a hot pan first for just a couple of seconds, maybe like 30, 45 seconds on each side, just to get just a little bit of sear, get a little bit of crisp on that skin, and then we're going to throw these bad boys in the oven. Now these are dark meat bone in, so they're going to take a little longer than, say, you know, a breast or boneless, skinless chicken breast or something like that. So these are going to take probably every bit of, you know, 45, 50 minutes in a 350 degree oven. All right, now that we have our pockets formed, we are just going to get down and dirty with some marinade. So, got my handy dandy little spoon. Now I'm just going to spoon this out and into my pocket, right there. You know, you want to make sure that all of these birds, all of these little birdie pieces, get a nice equal rub down. What I like to do is I pour a little marinade in the pockets. I pour a little marinade on the board, on the pieces of chicken, and then I just get in there. You know, like I said, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Get in there, get all around, get back under the skin again. You know, just rub it all the way down. Right. They are nice. They are rubbed down. Now, just going to put these in our container. All right, guys. Now that I have my hands de-chickified, all right, you just put your lid on, nice and tight. Just give it a little swish, around in there. You're gonna put this coldest part of your fridge, usually at the bottom. Like I said, 2 hours, you're good to go. Overnight would be better, and it's gonna be fantastic. And there you have it, guys. Super simple chicken. You can't beat it. The flavor's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna be delicious. So if you guys just sit back and hang out, Cole will be back in just a couple of minutes to show you how to get those honey ginger carrots started.
Hey guys, I'm back. So I'm going to start sauteing our carrots. The pan I've got heating up here. I do want to add a little bit of canola oil. It has a higher temperature as far as for burning. So the butter does not though, however. So we are sauteing the carrots in about a tablespoon of butter. And it is going to act kind of like a little bit of a pan sauce for the ginger and for the honey, so that we basically have this beautiful glaze by the time we're done. While that's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and start getting our carrots in too. If it's not fully hot yet, that's okay. We're just looking to soften them up. They're going to continue cooking in the ginger and in the honey. Caramelize them, yes, a little bit, but we do want to go ahead and saute them. There. Now while these are getting started, I am just going to go ahead. You want to make sure that it's balanced. So a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Always want to season your food, guys. Now I'm starting off with a teaspoon of ginger, and the reason why I say starting off with is because we do like our ginger. So if you find yourself that you're not a huge fan of ginger, try starting out a little lower, like 1/4 of a teaspoon, just so that you can get that flavor and the taste of it. And you might find that you like it. If it's something that you are a fan of, definitely go ahead and add more. Alright, so we're going pretty good on the carrots here. We'll know when they're just about done, when they're about halfway done, where you could basically take a knife, take a fork, or anything like that, and when you press down, it starts to just give way. About that point is what we're looking for when we're going to add the honey in. If you add it a little too soon, just like if you were to put the brown sugar in this, if you add it a little too soon, it could have the tendency to go very black and dark very quickly. And unfortunately, after that point, there's no eating it, unless you like candied burnt carrots. If you do, you do you. Just about pushing through. So these guys are basically ready for us to go ahead and add in our ginger and parsley. So like I said, about a teaspoon of ginger to start with. If you guys want more, add more. And just about a teaspoon of the parsley as well. Ginger just hits that pan and it's just like, bam. We got our ginger in there. It's already pulling up some of that oil from the pan, and it's kind of, if you will, like toasting a spice. You're just getting it incorporated in there. We're going to go ahead and add our honey. That honey is heating up beautifully already in the pan, and you can definitely tell that when the honey and the ginger on the bottom of the pan mixed with the carrot color is going to turn it this almost turmeric color that's just really bright and vibrant, and it just smells amazing. Tastes even better. These carrots are done, guys. So let us know down in the comments below if you guys try making this, what you guys think. And if you added anything different to it, let us know. So we'll be right back. We'll show you how the chicken and everything comes together. And we're doing tonight just a quick Knorr teriyaki noodle with ours. It is a weeknight, so if you can make things a little easier, why not?
Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around with us. Now we are going to get our chicken started. So we got a nice hot skillet here. We're going to use this to sear the chicken, and then we're going to throw it straight into the oven. So first thing I want to do, canola oil. There we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Now, got our chicken ready to go right here. It's been sitting in the fridge marinating for probably a good 3-4 hours. You want to make sure you get a nice big skillet when you're doing this, because you don't want to crowd the pan. So when you want to make sure you put it skin side down, and that's the sizzle that you're looking for right there. Okay. And you want to make sure there's a good amount of space all around your chicken, because you want to make sure they sear and don't steam. Because if there's not enough space and you crowd the pan too much, then it's just going to steam and it's not going to get the sear that you want. All we're looking for is a quick sear. So I'm going to do 30, 45 seconds, flip in the oven. And then we're going to get started on our barbecue sauce. So we got our barbecue sauce. Now, like I said before, our marinade does double duty. It's also going to be an amazing barbecue sauce. So I'm just going to, while those are searing off, I'm just going to throw all this in here. Let the barbecue sauce come to a low simmer, just to sort of heat up. There we go. Okay, how's our chicken looking? Chicken's looking good. So we're going to flip that. That's good. See, look at that. Oh yeah, just a nice quick sear. Oh yeah, get that skin crisped up just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's what you want your chicken to look like. Our chicken, good to go. That's exactly where we want it to be. Now this is going to go directly into the oven. 350-degree oven.
And that's it. You are done. The chicken, like I said before, it's bone-in dark meat. If you want to make sure your chicken, when you pull it out, is about 160. You know, they always say 165, but you don't want to overcook it. It'll be dry. So pull it at 160 and carry over heat. When your meat rests, we'll do the rest. Let's check on our, let's pull this over here. Let's check on our barbecue. That's looking exactly where we want it to be. Just let that bubble up for a little while. It'll reduce beautifully. Now, making your own barbecue sauce is so super simple, guys. You guys should try it at home. All right, guys, again, thanks for sticking around. Now, we are ready to pull our chicken. It should be ready to go. Oh, yeah, that is what you want your chicken to look like. That looks fantastic. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to toss our chicken just like we would do if these were wings. So we've already reserved a little bit of sauce to the side for dipping. So now we're just going to pour this all over our chicken, just like that.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that guy. There we go. Don't miss a drop.
Oh no.
Now we're just going to toss our chicken in here. Make sure everything is nice and evenly coated. Oh yeah. Just give it a swish, give it a toss, and there you go. You have beautiful Asian style hot chicken.
Hey guys, so we're back. This is the finished product.
Asian style hot chicken.
And ginger, honey. Oh yeah. So I hope you guys try this meal at home. If you like it or you change it up, let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to click that notifications bell so you guys can be updated anytime we make a new dish.
Absolutely. If you guys are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will see you next time for another episode.
I'm hungry.
You hungry? Hungry?
Oh.
Okay. It's been fun, guys.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy.